The Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. The kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it is in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Father,
And the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
And our procurement activities for today is the pre-bid conference for young supply 23 GFO 0075 purchase of IT equipments based on approved DPWH standard. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Back Secretariat, Engineer Mota,
Present.
our PWG, Engineer Bubis, and our back members, Ma'am Lucilena,
Present.
Engineer Arevalo,
Present.
Engineer Arieta, and the one who will discuss for us about the specification and more about the project to be bid, Mr. Villo. And also acknowledge the presence of our representative from the Albay Computer Electronics. Good morning, ma'am. So the project to be bid for goods is 23 GFO 0075, which is a bike equipment based on approved DPWH standard. The approved budget for the contract is 3,399,000. The delivery of goods is required within 60 days. Contract duration. And another information, bidders should have completed within 5 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids a contract similar to the project. And the description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding document, particularly section 2, instruction to bidders. The amount of bidding document is 5,000 pesos. So the representative from the IT section will discuss to us the specs and more about the goods to be bid.
Okay, for the desktop computer, specialized application software use, 12 sets on requirement content. Outside the processor of Core i7, 13th gen, internal memory of 32 gig DDR4, storage of 1 terabyte, hard drive plus an SSD na 512. So display naman po is 23 inch to 24 graphics display on screen. Ang audio integrated sound card with internal external speakers. Expansion slots should have 4 on board at least, and 1 PCI slot. I/O input and output ports, 6 USB slots, HDMI, display port, audio port, and Ethernet port. As for the network, it has to have an integrated gigabit Ethernet casing with external drive bays, at least two. As for the software, the operating system must be licensed OEM Windows 11 Professional 64-bit with media installer. Must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Ano po dito? Just consult ka lang sa akin po. A clarification. Office software should be Microsoft Office Standard, latest version, under Cloud Solution Provider, CSP agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed and linked after the DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain, the dpwh.ph dot on Microsoft.com. And the primary domain is dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as a certificate CSP direct partner in the Philippines. For the accessories naman, specifications, manufacturer standard. The keyboard should be standard, same brand as the computer unit. Mouse with optical mouse with base fan, with 5 palaso. Webcam must be minimum of 2 MP megapixels. Must have a headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length, with noise cancellation feature. Audio jack, USB type connectors, and must be compatible with offered desktop. Power supply should be manufacturer standard. Cables and connectors, all necessary cables and connectors. Patch cords, Cat6 factory print with RJ45, 5 meters, preferably colored orange. As for other requirements, brand and model must be globally recognized brand of computers that has been at least marketed in the Philippines for the past 10 years. It must be in the current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer's certificate is required. Components. All components must be the same brand as the computer, except for the webcam, headset, and manufacturer where installed. Supplier is not allowed to change or add any component to the equipment. Regulatory. As for the Energy Star pa rin, for the desktop computers, do not carry an Energy Star label. An appropriate means of proof of energy consumption levels shall be submitted, such as technical dossier of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. All equipment shall be supplied with standard manufacturer's documentation for any electronic storage media and hard copy version, where available. As for the warranty and maintenance, the supplier must provide a 1-year warranty on all parts, including mouse, headset, and microphone and associated software, and on-site labor from the date of inspection and acceptance report. And for the technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email, 8 hours per day, 5 days a week. For problem solution support shall have response time of the next business day. Additional notes, UPS must be 1000 DA, shall be issued in bundle with the desktop for the specialized software application. Use Okay, anyway, that's it. As for the desktop computer naman, administrative and application rules for 4 sets, costing to 100,000 each. The processor must be i5 13th gen with a minimum of 4 cores. Internal memory must be 8 gig DDR4. Storage 512 gigabyte SSD. Display and graphics should be at least 21-inch diagonal, high definition, widescreen. Same brand as the CPU with integrated graphics card. As for the audio, integrated sound card with internal external speaker. Expansion slots, 4 slots on board, at least 1 PCI Express slot. As for the input and output ports, minimum of 6 USB slots, at most Type-C, HDMI, display port, audio port, Ethernet ports. Network interface, integrated gigabit internet. The casing must have at least 2 external drive bays. As for the software, the same thing for the high-end. License OEM, Windows 11 Professional 64-bit. Required po natin na meron tayong media installer and must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. And required din po namin yung recovery media. The rest, the same lang po. The same lang. By the way, ang po nito, ang UPS nito is 650 BA. Itong administrative and application. And the next is laptop computers pala po for administrative use, 6 units. The processor and chips is Core i5 13th gen for its equivalent minimum of 6 cores. Internal memory should be at least 8 gig DDR4. Storage must be 512 SSD, 512 gigabytes SSD. And for the graphics, display and graphics, 14-inch diagonal full high definition LED. Widescreen display with integrated graphics memory. Must have a webcam, widescreen HD. And audio should be integrated high definition audio support with integrated speakers and integrated digital microphones. For the input output ports, must be at least 3 USB Type A and Type A and 1 Type C, HDMI, display port, audio port, and Ethernet port. For the network interface, must have Bluetooth and wireless LAN, auto-detecting and auto-sensing, gigabit Ethernet. Weight should not be more than 1.78 kilograms. As for the software, again, licensed OEM Windows 11 Professional 64-bit with media installer. Must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery media for all drivers and utilities. Stored media must be properly labeled and virus stacked. For the software, other software, Microsoft Office Standard, latest version, under the Cloud Solution Provider CSP agreement. The licenses must be perpetual and transferable. It must be licensed and named after DPWH and can be added to the department's existing tenant domain, dpwh.onmicrosoft.com. And the primary domain is dpwh.gov.ph. The supplier must present a certificate as a certified CSP direct partner in the Philippines. For the accessories, Optical mouse with pad, carry case, manufacturer standard. Cable adapter, gigabit Ethernet cable adapter for laptop models without Ethernet port. Headsets with microphone, 1 meter cable length with noise cancellation feature. Audio jack, USB connection type must be compatible with the offered laptop. For the branded model, must be globally recognized brand of the computers and has been marketed in the Philippines for the last 10 years. It must be in the current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer certificate is required. All components must be the same brand as the laptop and factory installed and new. Supplier is not allowed to change or add any components to the equipment. Okay, warranty. The supplier must provide a 1-year warranty on all parts, including mouse, headset, and microphone associate software, and on-site label for the date of from the date of inspection and acceptance report. Technical support at the same day. Then another laptop naman po for the specialized application software use. 7 units. The processor must be i4 7 13th gen and its equivalent minimum of 16 cores. Internal memory should be 32 gig DDR5. Storage is 1 terabyte SSD. Display and graphics 15.6 to 16 inches diagonal full high definition widescreen 8 gig GDDR6 dedicated video graphics. Audio integrated high definition audio support, integrated speakers, and integrated microphone. Webcam should be integrated widescreen HD. For the output ports, 3 USB, Type A and 1 Type C, HDMI, display port, audio port, Ethernet, and Ethernet port. For the network interface, Bluetooth and wireless LAN, auto-detecting and auto-sensing through Ethernet. Must not be more than 3.1 kilograms. License, Windows 11 Professional 64-bit with media installer and must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. And as usual, recovery media for all drives and utilities stored is required. For the Office software, Microsoft Office Standard latest version under the Cloud Solution Provider CSP. Okay, the same naman po sa iba. Mouse. Okay. Ito pala. May multi-function inkjet printer A3. Print speed should be at least 32 ppm or ISO 20 IPM. Speed measured using A4 letter size paper. Print quality should be at least 4,800 by 1,200 dots per inch PPI. Copy. For draft prints, 30 copies. For ISO 11, the speed measured using A4 or letter size paper. Scan resolution is 1,200 dpi dots per inch. Scan type, flat bed, and ADF. Duty cycle, at least 5,000 pages per month. Memory, manufacturer standard. Ink or toner system, continuous ink supply system, or ink tank system. The refill must be available nationwide. Certificate of agency is required. Network interface should be fast Ethernet. Input-output port should be USB 2.0. Okay. Software is compatible with Windows 11, Windows 10, 32-bit or 64-bit. Drivers, original CD or DVD or the electronic video storage is required. Must be compatible with 32-bit or 64-bit operating system. Maintenance. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier must provide 1-year warranty on all parts, including mouse, headset, and microphone. So 1 year warranty. Technical support as usual. Support shall include telephone, email, ARs. Okay. That's it.
Any question from what we have discussed?
Tatanong ko lang po sir, kung may preferred brand po ba kayo na
Prepared time.
na meron ba?
Wala naman, but we suggest yung
Supply. Let's see. Let's see.
magbigay na lang kayo sa amin. Basta susundan natin yung according sa specification. If you can provide mas better, basta as long as above the specification. Okay lang. Tapos, bigyan nyo kami ng reviews. Di ba? Para ma-review. Kasi i-check ko din before kayo mag-deliver. I will check it. Yung product, okay naman yung reviews. Worldwide. Okay. Kasi sometimes, kung kaya nabigay.
Pero yung brand naman na, hindi naman yung
Oo naman. Yung
Bakit any
hindi, alam na nila yun. Kaya tinanong sila na sa atin.
na
But for now, mas preferred namin yung HP. So far.
Let's continue. May
may iba ka pa po.
Yeah.
Siguro mahingi na, kung pwede maghingi na lang sir na details na.
Okay. Galing din. Nasa website ko nila.
Yung na-download ko kasi sir yung platform na validate item number 2, number 3.
Sige. At pwede rin ko naman.
Just coordinate with our back.
Kasi isa lang po ang nagbibigay.
For additional information to the bidders, bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using non-discretionary pay pass criterion as specified in 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of IRA 91/94. Bidding is restricted to Filipino citizens, some partnership, or organizations with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines and to citizens of organizations of the country, the laws or regulation of which grant similar rights or privileges to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Prospective bidders may obtain further information from DPWH Albay DEO and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below during Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on November 22, 2024 to December 11, 2024 from the given address and website below. And upon payment of an applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to latest guidelines issued by the GPPB, the amount of 5,000 pesos. The procuring entity shall allow the bidder to present its proof of payment for fees in person. Bidders can make payment for the purchase of bid documents at any DPWH field office, should they opt to make such payment in our office, they are advised that the cut-off time for securing the memo for order of payment is at 9 a.m. and the order of payment itself from the accounting section for such fees is at 9:30 a.m. respectively on the deadline date from the receipt of the back of the bids. The DPWH Albay 3rd District Engineering Office will hold bids must be duly received by the back secretariat through manual submission at the Procurement Unit Office, Paulong, Ligaw City on or before December 11, 2024 at 10 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable form and in the amount stated in the ITD Clause 14. Bid opening shall be on December 11, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. at the Procurement Unit Office, Paulong, Ligaw City. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidder's representative who choose to attend the activity. Prospective bidders are advised that this office is implementing DEO 17 series of 2015 three-strike policy in the procurement of contract for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Also, prospective bidders are advised to indicate their company/firm's official email address in their bidding documents. Official communications pertaining to this procurement after the opening of bids will be through the internet of the said official email address as reflected in your submitted bidding documents. Moreover, all concerned are enjoined to comply with all the applicable provisions of Department Order 34, Series of 2020, Basic Hygiene, Workplace Sanitation, and Social Distancing measures to be observed in the workplace. The DPWH Albay 3rd District Engineering Office reserves the right to accept or reject any bid and to annul the bidding process anytime before the contract award without incurring any liability to the affected bidders, in accordance with the provision of Section 41 of RA 9184 and its IRR. So that's all for our pre-bid conference for today. So thank you very much for participating in this procurement activity. For those of you are pre-bid, thank you so much.